Hi guys, so I have remade my mobile crab taming pen that's on the raft, and this one is now official friendly. You can build this on any server that has 1x or more platform building limit. So I've made sure that this is well under the 80 limit for a raft. Okay, so the way this works is what you can do is you get the crab, you pull the crab into here. You obviously want the door open to start off with. So you pull the crab into here, you run into the door. Wait until the crab sort of gets up here, close the door, go underneath here, and you just throw down a gateway there, like that. Now it doesn't matter if the gateway goes left or right, as long as it is in there, it will pin the crab in here, and it won't be able to get out. Because essentially what you're doing is, let me go over here, there we go. Essentially what you're doing is you are making one of these pillars in the middle, so the crab can't get out of either of these spaces. Right, okay, so the idea is pull the crab in here, do that. Now once you've got that is you can still go underneath here when the door's closed, and you just climb up this ladder here and jump on this catapult, and you can shoot it from up here. Now I will say this one here is a little bit finicky when it comes to actually shooting the crab, because it doesn't have as much of a surface area. So you know, the crab has got a much smaller area to move around, so it becomes a little bit less likely you're going to get a good shot onto it. But it's definitely doable. I've tested it a fair few times and it works perfectly fine. Right, okay, so now I don't see any crabs about. In fact, I cleared this area out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spawn in a crab and I'm going to show you this in action. Right, that is a level 50 crab. So let me get his attention and draw it back towards the boat. Here we go. Right, okay. Now you see, it don't actually move that fast. You have got a fair amount of time to do this. So what I'm going to do is make sure I don't actually drop down the trap door there. Okay, so got his attention. And get this. Oh. There we go. Now it should be trying to get me there. Okay, right. So you can see you don't actually have to go really close, as long as you can see where the base of those, well, the pillars are on the gateway. You're all good. Right, okay, so just can I climb up here? Right, now we want to wait for the crab to kind of turn around a bit and try. You really don't want to hit the arms, and you can quite easily kill it. But the thing is, it will tend to like kind of have a little fit and move around a fair amount, and if you can, oh, that's kind of stuck. There we go. Oh, it's face on there. Let's get enough on it. So it's got to be really careful that you're never hitting the actual arms or the legs. But yeah, I mean, I would say that if you have the option of building a bigger space for doing this, do it. But there we go, got it. Woohoo! Right, now that is a knocked out crab. Sweet. Right, now the other thing that I really like about having this mobile base is now I've got this crab. Round here would be a particularly dangerous area to obviously sort of sit there forever. What you can do is once the crab's stuck on here, turn it around, I can take it somewhere safer. Now it's a little bit annoying to try and actually see what you're doing on this, but as you can see, I'm just gonna take this a little bit downriver just to prove the point. So around here you don't tend to really get many spinos. You get the occasional raptor, but there you go. I've pulled the crab over here, and now I've got the crab where I want it. I can tame it quite safely. Helps if I don't fall in the water. Right, okay, so that's a demonstration of how this works. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to show you building this really quickly, show you how it's done. Once you've got the raft out, first thing you need to do is hide the sail. So obviously just hold E, go to options and hide sail. Next thing you want to do is you want to put down a stone foundation at the back of the raft in the center. Make sure it's not too far back, because you are going to snap stuff to the side of it. Next you're going to want 6 stone pillars, and we're just going to grab these and we're going to snap them to the side of it. Make sure that you do actually snap them a foundation width apart, because as you can see you can snap them half a foundation. You don't want to do that, you want to snap them here, and we also want to snap them here. There, there, and there. We want these ones at the front because that's going to allow us to have the ramp down. We don't actually need them for the ceilings, but you know, a little bit of extra support is never really a bad thing. Don't need these ones at the back though, so we're just going to get rid of those. Next you're going to want 12 ceilings and a hatch frame. Now the first ceiling is going to go behind you there, You can actually jump on top of these pillars, if you don't fail like I just did there. There we go. And what we're going to do is we're just going to put a 3x3 up here. And then we're going to put another 3 along the edge of that to one side to give us a 4x3. So we've got 3 here. And then we'll take this out in this direction here. Actually, just make sure we actually connect it up to the pillars. There we go. And then we just got to take it out another side here. So we'll just put 3 down there. There we go. And then we want to fill this one here. Now this one here has to be obviously lined up with your foundation at the back and this pillar. And we're just going to put that hatch frame there. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to put down 2 walls either side of here and put a ramp down. So we want to put the walls either side of here like this. There we go. And then we're going to put the ramp here. Now you have to use a metal ramp because obviously a wooden ramp can actually be destroyed. I would also say that if you're having trouble placing this, because obviously you can see this sort of thing happens here. If you just step back a little bit, you can usually get a little bit easier of a snap point. There we go. Now we actually have access up to the top there. Right, so now what we want to do is we want to take 4 walls up on either side of this. And what we're going to do is we're going to snap a hatch frame at the top there, but let's put the rest of the pillars out first. So we're going to need another 30 pillars because we're going to put 6 pillars that are 5 high along here. And we're going to put these pillars along the edge here. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. And we're going to take them up as high as it will allow us to do. So we do this. And you'll get to a point here where it will just say that you can't actually do that above the platform. There we go. That's our pillars there. At the back here, obviously, we're going to use a wall to do it instead of pillars. It's just less likely that the crab will get glitched out there. Before we do anything, though, here where the catapult's going to sit, we need a hatch frame at the top. This one can be a little bit finicky to actually get on, so you have to sort of jump up and get it at the top of the jump. And now we're going to want a doorway and another 7 walls. So we're obviously going to put our doorway here. Press E if you want it to actually face out the right direction. And now we need to snap these on top of here. That's going to be a fun one. There we go. Actually got that snapped in properly there. Righty. Now we need obviously a door. We need 3 ladders and another ceiling. There's our door. And now we only need 3 ladders. Getting these to snap on here can be a little bit tricksy, as you can see. Sometimes think about pressing the Q button and the E button. There we go. Got it lined up. Now we do only need 3 because oh wow, that was stupid of me. What I was saying is you only need 3 because you can actually access this ladder from here. And we'll put the ceiling going directly outwards from the back here. There we go. Now it's time for the catapult. With the catapult, it's quite important that you don't put it too far back. And you also don't want to put it too far forward. See, if you had the catapult, say for example, theoretically here, you wouldn't be able to get enough of a downward angle to hit the crab. Now if you put it at the back there, you do have enough of a downward angle, but this area here gets in the way. So what you want to kind of do is just put it in the middle here. Just about there. That'll be fine. And now what we should be able to do is the lowest point we can reach should be just below that lip there. There we go. It's a good field of fire. Cool. Okay, that's the tower done there. Now it's just got to finish off this little bit here. So we need a fence foundation and 4 ramps. Fence foundation is snapped in front of the hatch frame. And then the 4 ramps just come down here. Once again, obviously we are using metal ramps because wooden ramps can be destroyed by creatures. So there we go. Now these are another one you kind of want to do it from the side because it makes it easier to do. There we go. That is done. So let me just get myself a gateway. Right, so if we've got the crab following us, we'd run in through here. Obviously the door will be open. Drop down underneath here. Should be able to easily get that snapped onto there. Yep, we can. And then just go up here. Everything should be working nicely. There we go. Jump onto our catapult. And pew, 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 pew. Cool. Right, okay. That is done. Hope you guys found this useful. I hope it helps you tame crabs. Please do drop any feedback or questions in the comments section. Let me know if it helped. If it didn't help, let me know what went wrong. And I apologise in advance. Anyway, guys, I hope you found this useful. I hope you have fun. I hope you tame many cool things. Catch you all soon. Bye.